Guys, here is the last bit of instruction I'm going to give you on writing out a two-column proof for algebraic work, and it's not too difficult. Here we go. It's actually quite simple. Dun, dun, dun. So if the measure of ABC plus the measure of CBD equals 90, there I rewrite it here, and I write next to it given. And the measure of ABC is 3x minus 5. Again, I have written it because my first step is to restate and write down that it's been given. And last but certainly not least, measure of CBD is x plus 1 over 2. There we go. These are all given. Now what I'm going to do is, hey, if this plus this equals 90, then I can go ahead and substitute 3x minus 5 and x plus 1 over 2. And I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to keep it in yellow and say 3x minus 5 plus quantity x plus 1 over 2 equals 90. All right, and I'm just gonna look at this and see what I can do. Now I'm just gonna leave it alone. But what did I do? I just substituted a value that I've been given. Right, I've just substituted all those values that I've been given. Now I'm going to start to work algebraically. So, unfortunately, we have to rewrite and do the math on top of it. So I'm going to rewrite all this. X plus 1. It's probably the only annoying part when you're using the multiplication or division property of equality, which I'm about to use the division property, multiplication property of equality, right? Because I want to get rid of that fraction there. So I'm going to multiply everything by 2. Sorry about clearing my throat there. And that's the multiplication property of equality. And then I'm going to do some substitution, which is what we write down when we do the math. So 2 times 3x is 6x. Minus 5 times 2 is 10. Plus, this cancels out, right? This 2 and this 2 cancel out. So I have x plus 1 equals 180. All right, well, I can say that was substitution because I did the math, substitution. And then I'm going to do some more math. I'm going to collect my like terms. 6x and 1x is 7x. So that's those guys. And negative 10 and positive 1 are negative 9 equals 180. And again, I'm going to say substitution. And it's getting to be pretty long, but we're almost home. I'm going to add 9 to both sides. Well, if I add 9 to both sides, I get 189. Well, this part right here is the addition property of equality. Add prop. And then I'm going to do the math again, which gives me 7x equals 189. And that's substitution again. I'm running out of space, so I'm trying to write real small. I'm going to divide by 7 on both sides. And believe it or not, 189 divided by 7 is 27. So I did two things. I used the division property when I divided by 7 on both sides. And last but not least, I did the math and used substitution. And what happened, I proved that x equals 27. And while you don't like that, there's a lot to be written down, but it looks like we're using the same things, right? Okay, and that's just using algebra. Thanks, guys. See you later.